Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I've got a video for you about the Recon sight in Black Ops 3, more specifically how the Recon sight actually reduces recoil. I'm using it here in this game along with a foregrip and on the KN44 because the KN44 kicks a little bit and I feel that the Recon sight drastically helps this weapon. So the question you want to say is, how does the Recon sight help recoil? Well, it does so by increasing center speed by 5%. For those of you that have been watching in depth for a while, you already know what center speed is, but for our new viewers, that is essentially the speed at which your weapon goes from its maximum kick up to back to perfectly normal. So if you shoot a weapon, it's going to kick up by a certain amount of inches or degrees or whatever unit, and then it's going to come back to rest. The higher your center speed, the faster it comes back to rest, and on a fully automatic weapon, increasing center speed will decrease recoil. So a 5% increase in center speed is effectively 5% less recoil, or 5% better handling when fired fully automatically. This is the same mechanic that was applied in Black Ops 2, and this 5% is twice as strong as the foregrip in Black Ops 2. So if you like the Black Ops 2 foregrip, just running the Recon sight is literally twice as effective, which is very, very nice on some weapons. But that's not the only recoil reduction it does. The Recon sight also reduces idle sway by a colossal 90%. Idle sway is when you aim down sights in this game, especially on assault rifles and SMGs, the sights have a tendency to bob left and right ever so slightly. You wouldn't notice it in, really fast-paced combat, but if you're trying to pick people off at range, it can get annoying. This cuts that by 90%. So I'm going to show you a test with the regular KN44 on the left and the Recon sight KN44 on the right. The zooms are identical. I've zoomed in a little bit far so you can't quite see the Recon sight on the one on the right, but you can see there is a clear difference in idle sway, and in long-range engagements this will absolutely make a difference between getting the kill and missing and hitting the wall a whole bunch. It's a nice thing. I did want to do wall tests for the Recon sight recoil reduction, however it was just below the noticeable threshold, so wall tests are kind of boring and they don't show up a whole lot, but trust me, it's there in the code. I can read it and look at it, and it does give you 5% more less recoil, or more accuracy is what I was trying to say. And as for recommendations, I feel that this is best used on long-range weapons and in conjunction with a foregrip. So when you use the foregrip, you get 7.5% less kick per shot, and with the Recon sight, you will have 5% faster center speed, so you'll be really improving your recoil on two fronts, really both the only two fronts that we can improve in this game. And Recon and foregrip is a very, very nasty combo on long-range weapons. What weapon? That depends on whichever one you want to use long-range. I would probably say something like the 48 Dredge or the Gorgon, or, I think the KN44 or Man-O-War, fantastic choices for this. Probably the Man-O-War more, but I just played that weapon into the ground. I wanted to do a little KN44 today, but very effective, and I did want to point it out to you. Guys, that's all for this short episode of In Depth. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. The previous episode was on the Shiva assault rifle, and the next episode is going to be on the ever so popular M8A7. Drifter out.